The days between September 22nd to September 24th have been historic to India with the fact that India has hosted its first ever MotoGP race in history. And with a successful run of the MotoGP race for the first ever time, MotoGP is coming back to India. MotoGP's governing body FIM has now released a provisional calendar for the year 2024, where September 20 to September 22nd have been the dates given for the Indian Grand Prix. Before the race was about to begin and before the riders had even reached India, the riders had formed a united front with the fact that there were a lot of safety concerns over the MotoGP race in India because, as you know, the Buddh International Circuit was developed with Formula 1 in mind. But then the crew at Bharat Grand Prix made some really good developments and raised the curbs, put new gravel, new asphalt was laid, and also the runoff areas were resurfaced to live up to the standards of the MotoGP safety conditions. Since we covered the first ever MotoGP race from the circuit, from the Buddh International Circuit on ground, we talked to a lot of technicians and riders as well.
One of the most challenging tracks in the calendar.
Well, yeah, because there's a lot of blind spots on the circuit. You don't see the braking points on the corners. And also there is one corner like you do NASCAR, is with some degrees. You feel something really nice because it has a stop and go corner, fast and flowing corners. I'm really surprised.
It's quite good, quite funny. So we enjoy also in our side. We enjoy the race. Fifth position, it's a good position. So yeah, very happy also with the people here that support us.
What do you mean the track is funny?
The fast corners, I think.
Oh, I know. That's where a lot of crashes happen, right?
And also the up and down. That is downhill and uphill. That's funny.
We have those videos on our channels, you can go ahead and watch those as well. But it was pretty clear that the Indian Grand Prix had posed a lot of challenges for the riders and the teams as well. Because there was already scorching heat since the race was in September. One of the riders, Jorge Martin, who finished P2 in the MotoGP race, had almost fainted after the race was over because his body had overheated and so did the bike. But now, after everything has done, after the curtains were closed on the first ever MotoGP, riders are pleased, so were MotoGP organizers as well, and MotoGP is coming back to India as confirmed by the provisional calendar that was released. It is subject to contract, of course, but for now, MotoGP is coming back to India on September 20th to 22nd next year. If you like this video, share it with your friends, tap the bell icon so you know when we're live, like and share and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to download the AajTak app.